This is what ended up being Kenya's first ever international criminal court case in which you are listed as one of the indictees.
Yes. So
what would you say those processes that saw yourself as the head of public service and the head of the police, then Major General Hussein Ali, both ending up as suspects at the ICC, and you describe that as a confidence-inspiring face?
You know, I will tell you that there was a lot of misinformation. Both the parties, both ODM and the PNU, wanted to take, in quote, the so-called their enemies to the ICC. Both the parties, ODM and the PNU. PNU was the ruling party. Yes. So they were, you know, even when this matter of how to deal with the culprits came in, you remember there was a report by
Justice Philip Wake.
Yes. When the report came, of course, was discussed in the cabinet, but the cabinet did not make a decision. No, the decision they made is that let us open this report to broader national debate. So it went to Parliament. When it went to Parliament, the Parliament said, let's go to Hague. They did not even debate it very much. They were in a hurry to take their enemies. They didn't know who their enemies are. Everybody was eager to take their enemies to the Hague. Now, when the country is that type of mood, the investigation should be very carefully handled. I don't think our friend Ocampo was really, did not know even how to, I didn't do his work properly. He came and he talked to the people who are in the forefront, NGOs, whatnot, and he thought he had gathered a lot of evidence. But that evidence could not stand in the court, in the ICC court. In fact, a lot of it was found to be not true. It collapsed. So what I'm saying is that, and I told even the court itself when I was in the ICC, I told them, you know, the charges that you have led, I thought you were talking about somebody else. I cannot imagine I can be that person who is being accused in that court, because I spent many nights without sleep trying to save people, not to murder people.
We'll come to the case, but
yes.
I'd just like to hear your view on really lies, because the
failure. Normally say the failure was with our parliament.
Not cabinet, not presidency?
Well, the cabinet decided to take it to a wider debate in the parliament. But when it went to parliament, they were in a very hurry. Even Kofi Annan, you remember the proposal, the initial proposal, work report. The initial proposal was not to go to the Hague.
Actually, but
to have a tribunal.
Yes, let me remind you of the context so that you answer to that, yes. Because there was supposed to be, there are two options.
Yes.
Form a tribunal at home,
yes,
that will address those issues,
yes,
or take the matter to the ICC.
Yes.
Cabinet, where you sat in as secretary to the cabinet,
yes,
failed to take a decision and instead passes the buck to Parliament.
To Parliament.
A divided Parliament could not even pass a decision as well.
No, Parliament passed a decision in the sense that they said, let's go to the Hague. Should not be vague, let's go to the Hague. They passed a decision. The issue here is that even the debate was very short. It was not very exhaustive. When you come to a situation whereby you are surrendering your sovereignty to another authority, you must do it with a lot of care.